dead. And if I fall tonight, would you remember me or bury all my songs in teenage tragedy? We are the ghosts they tried to burn, but fire never scared the cursed. Marching through the ash and rain, the black parade will wait again. We scream for love they never gave, in jackets lined with razor blades. We were born to misbehave, but we die just to be saved. They dressed us up in uniforms with numbers on our hearts, told us to forget the dreams we drew in broken parts. You kissed me in the morgue, said death looked good on me, but darling, even coffins crack when love refuses sleep. This isn't just a suicide note, it's a hymn for the lost and the broke. Strike a match, let it glow, we're the stars that never We are the ghosts they tried to burn, but fire only fuels the worst. Marching through the ash and rain, the black parade won't die in vain. We scream for hope they always stole, our requiem is rock and roll. We were born to misbehave, but we die just to be saved. They tried to burn, but fire only fuels the worst. Marching through the ash and rain, the black parade won't die in vain. We scream for hope they always stole, our requiem is rock and roll. We were born to misbehave, but we live so we can save. The doctor said I won't survive, but I've been dead since 25. A smile sewn on with gasoline, still screaming through the quarantine. You lit a match to light my name, but ashes don't forget the flame. I carved my sins into the sky just to prove I'm not afraid to die. Your voice in static tones, a requiem through broken phones. Come home, you said, but home's long gone. I dance with ghosts till the break of dawn. Welcome to my funeral in red, black confetti raining on your head. Raise your glass, toast the pain, another heart we couldn't save. Sing loud for the saints and the sick, for every scar that wouldn't stick. If I fall in flames, but at least they'll scream my name. They built a shrine of pills and prayer, then left me bleeding on the stairs. I kissed goodbye the world I knew, but it still dreams in shades of you. The choir wears eyeliner and chains, sings verses soaked in Novocaine. I told the priest, don't waste your breath, some of us are in love with death. Do you feel the static burn as the heavens curtains turn? They won't crown the broken king, but they'll hear the songs we scream. This is my last parade in red, marching with the almost dead. Raise your fist, don't let it fade, they can't silence what we made. One last chord, the lights go black, but you can't rewind the soundtrack. If I burn, I burn awake, a requiem they couldn't fake. They're gonna trim down your tongue, tell you to smile and run, pretend your panic's just a phase. They'll fill your head up with rules and put a gun in your school, just in case you ever misbehave. They'll diagnose all your age as just a chemical cage, then sell you meds to keep you tame. They'll bleach the blood off your hands and call it part of the plan. You're just a number, not a name. They said pretty little threats don't talk back to me, but we won't crawl for fake authority. So tear up your ties and smear your eyeliner. Maybe they'll leave you alone, but we're fighters. With fire in their eyes, the boys with bruises and knives, they never made it to the yearbook page. They said stay quiet and neat, but we spilled ink on the seats and turned attention into stage. They built their towers of shame, told us rebellion's to blame, but now their windows start to crack. You told me not to resist, but here's my fist in a twist, and I ain't ever going back. They said pretty little threats don't talk back to me, but we don't kneel for your security. So rip up your notes and light your posters. Maybe they'll leave you alone, but we're closer. How a heart commits. They said pretty little threats don't talk back to me, but we were born for this insurgency. So darken your thoughts and sharpen your tone. Maybe they'll leave you alone. Now I know that I can't fix what's gone, years ago. Just like a flame you begged to feel again. We were the smoke inside your lungs, fading fast, just like the voice you swore you'd never lose. But silence always finds the young. Storm, and every bell rung felt like a memory. We were the thunder in your chest. Hold me close, but not enough to stay. We are the weight beneath your breath. And what's the lie you choose each time you walk away? You wear perfume, but it won't keep me at bay. What's the worst that I could be when you still burn inside of me? So long and don't look back, so long and dressed in black. What's the worst if I remain a scar that whispers through your shame? So long and good night, so long and good night. What's the worst that I could say? You were the ghost I could not save. So long and good night, so long and good night. And if the stars all turn away, I'll haunt the place where you once lay. So long and good night, so long and good night. I watched the light bend through the blinds like time was folding in my spine. And every breath a borrowed line from books I never meant to write. The faces crowd around my bed, some I lost and some were dead. Their lips don't move but still they said, you never spoke the words you meant. And what's the song you hum when your hands forget the keys? When memories drip slow like morphine through the ivies. What's the cost of standing still, of never climbing every hill? So long regrets in white, so long my stitched up light. If I could bleed for one more try, I'd trade my peace to feel alive. So long and good night, so long and. They showed me reels I swore I burned, the kiss I lost, the bridge I turned. A child's voice I never learned still echoes where the silence yearned. And though my lungs began to fail, I saw her dress, I saw the veil, I saw my name beneath the nail, etched into a coffin pale. Can you hear me? Do you blame me? Can I pretend I held your hand when I was gone, before it ever began? What's the point of staying clean if I erased built a home inside your name, a glass cathedral wrapped in flame, where every vow became a stain, and every echo cursed the rain. I heard you breathing through the wall, but every whisper starts to crawl, like prayers too quiet to recall. I never meant to fall at all. Just the pieces left to rot. I still reach beneath the ash to find the warmth your shadow lost. So don't say it's over if it haunts you still. Don't bury the ache, don't swallow the pill. If love was alive, then I'll die on that thrill. This ruin remembers and always will. You wore my guilt like velvet skin, a crown of wire tucked within. And though the wound refused to win, you kissed it like it wasn't sin. The night you vanished from the shore, I traced your name across the floor. But grief won't knock, it breaks the door and leaves you less than you were before. Can I scream in sacred halls? Will the stained glass catch my fall? If you're a ghost inside my chest, then let me die before you rest. So don't say it's over if it haunts you still. Don't bury the ache, don't swallow the pill. If love was alive, then I'll die on that thrill. This ruin remembers and always will. We carved our names in dying light. The stars forgot, but we just might. So sing with me just one last rite, and I will haunt you home tonight. I never left, I just forgot how to stay. I wrote your name in candle smoke. It disappeared before I spoke. The ink ran like a final breath between the lines of life and death. I kissed the stamp with broken glass, addressed it to our faded past. But winds don't carry ghosts like these, they drop them weeping in the sea. And if you ever feel the flame, it's not forgiveness just the same. Regret that dances in the rain, like letters no one dares to name. So I'll fold this night into your hands. I love forgiveness just the same. Regret that dances in the rain, like letters no one dares to name. So I'll fold this night into your hands. of tune, but still it sounded just like you. The chandelier began to sway, as if the house could feel decay. But I stayed dancing anyway, like every ghost you turned and run away. So I'll fold this night into your hands, like roses blooming under sand. If silence is the grave we chose, then let this letter decompose. Don't read this now, just let it burn. This letter never sent, but want nowhere. Return to dreamer. The sky was made of shattered glass, the stars like pins beneath the mask. I walked alone in velvet haze, where every clock forgot my name. They said this place was not for me, but dreams don't charge admission fees. I built a throne from books I burned, and taught the moon to never turn. So tell me, who decides what's real? The ones who lie or those who feel? If pain's a map, then let me steer away from everything I fear. I'll stay in the dream where the hurt can't reach, where the sky bleeds gold and the sirens sleep. Don't pull me out, I won't survive. This world is where my soul's alive. You call it false, I call it free. So leave your truth, don't follow me. They said I looked detached today, but I was dancing far away, in cathedrals made of whispered light, where silence sings me back to life. I saw my scars turned into wings, a choir made of broken things. And though the fire kissed my skin, I laughed like I'd been born again. You asked me once why I escaped, but never asked what made me break. If dreams are wrong, then let me fade. I never liked the light of day. I'll stay in the dream where I still exist, where the past can't bite and the present twist. No more alarms, no more disguise, just one last breath beneath If I wake up, will you still be there? Will you still be there? The mirror cracked but didn't scream. It just stared back with someone else's dream. I traced the edges of my face and found a map I can't erase. They said you're meant to take the fall, a martyr dressed in fractured walls. But I was never made for light, just gasoline and quiet fights. So strike the match and hold your breath. Not every savior cheats their death. If I burn, let it be for something real, not for glory, not to heal, but for the silence I conceal. If I fall, don't sing my name, just let the ash absorb the blame. This isn't fate, this is the gun, and I am what the fire becomes. The choir were mother's eyes. They watched me choke on last goodbyes. And though my pulse began to slow, the lie was sweet, you're not alone. I've seen the end, it looks like me, just older, colder, less asleep. He said there's beauty in the cracks, but beauty